So you can see on this page there are multiple options. So multiple field information which are available on the here on inside the essentials. You can see the AWS Gen 2 account, Azure storage Gen 2 account, storage account name, and then the file system name. And then you have also the endpoint which are available. If you want to connect to the serverless SQL pool, so you can use this endpoint. Okay. And also if you want to read the documentation, that also you can do. And then in the left hand side, as you can see, so you have the overview, and then if you go inside the access control, if you want to provide the access to anyone, or if you want to manage the access, so that also you can do from here. Also there are some settings which are available, like Azure active directory setting. Then inside the analytical pools, so there are options like you can create a SQL pool or Spark pool or a Explorer pool. So these are the options also which are available. Then if you want to create any kind of alerts or monitoring, or any if you want to see how your Synapse Workspace is performing, or if you want to get the notification, you can set some alert rule here. Okay. So these are the options which are available. Let's go inside the Synapse Workspace Studio. So once you'll come here, so this is the Synapse Workspace Studio. So here on the right hand side on the top, you'll be able to see all these options. So first one is for the update. Okay. So if Microsoft has released any recent update, so that you will be able to see here. For example, the Synapse Spark 3.2 pools, now it's available. You can use it. So this type of update will be available here. Next one is to move from one Synapse workspace to another. So here you can change the workspace name. So right now only one workspace name is available. So you can see only one option. Next one is the notification. If you are doing any kind of activities on the Synapse Studio, if you are any of the pipeline is running with so for that also you may get notification here. Okay. Next one is the settings. So these are the settings which are available, and next one is the L. So here there are also some documentation Q&A which are available. And next one is feedback. So if you want to provide any feedback to Microsoft, so that you can do from here. Then on so this is the on this page you can see 6 different hubs which are available. One is home. So this one is home, where we are currently. And next one is data, then develop, integrate, monitor, manage. Okay, so these are the 6 different hubs which are available. Okay. So if you will see on this page, so once you click on this new, so you can see the SQL script. So these are the options you can, if you want to create any SQL script or data explorer script or notebook, so you can go to that option and you can do that. Then there is ingest option. So if you want to directly copy the data from one source to another destination, so that you can do. So this is the copy data tool which is available for that. Okay. And then if you want to go through some tutorial, so that also you can do from here once you click on this explore and analyze. If you want to integrate Synapse with Power BI, so that option is also available. You can click on that visualize, and then you can provide your workspace connection settings. You'll be able to connect to your Power BI workspace. Okay. And next one is your data hub. So if you go to the data hub, you'll be able to see there are 2 tabs which is available in the data hub. One is workspace, another one is linked tab. In the workspace tab, if you have created any resources in the Synapse, for example, if you have created any SQL databases or SQL server, that will be available here. Okay. Sorry, SQL databases or table if you have created, so that will be available here. So right now you have not created anything. Also, if you have created any Spark databases or data lake databases, so that will be available here. Other tab is the linked tab. So in case of link tab, so this is for the external data sources. So if you have if you are accessing any kind of external data sources, for example, we created this Azure data lake gen 2 account. Okay, so for that you can see it has created one linked source, right? So this is the storage account which we created. Inside that storage account you can see the file system, right? So this was the storage account which we created while creating this Synapse Workspace account. Here you can upload any file. Okay, here you can upload from your local, you can upload any file from this to this Workspace account. And next one is if you also, if you go here, so this is, there is a plus sign here. If you click on that, then so you'll be able to see multiple options here also. So if you want to create any lake databases or SQL databases, you can do that from here. Or if you want to connect to any external data, so that also you can do. If there is also one browse gallery option. If you go to the browse gallery, if you want to do some practice, if you want to let's say if you want to so these are all the public data set which are available. If you want to access that, you can go to, you can come here to the browse gallery option. You can select any of the data set and then you can click on continue. So once you select that, you'll be able to see the data preview of it. So what are the data columns and what are the rows available. Then you can click on the art data set. So here inside is linked, because that's the external data sources. Inside the link, you'll be able to see that uh, that data sources. Okay, so this is the COVID ECDC COVID-19 cases data set. Once you'll go here, you can click on the select top 100 if you want to run a query. So you can also do that. Okay, so here, you can choose this one, the SQL script name. You can modify it COVID cases. Okay, you can select your you can modify your SQL script name, and then before running the query, it will ask you to which serverless SQL pool you want to connect, like to which pool you want to connect, whether to Spark pool or SQL pool. If it is SQL pool, whether it's a serverless or dedicated SQL pool, for that it will ask. So we are connecting right now. We are connected to the built-in SQL pool, which is already available. So once you select that, you can click on run. You'll be able to run the query here. Okay. So this is the result which you're getting. Okay. Next one is the develop hub. In the develop hub, you'll be able to create your SQL script. You'll be able to write your SQL script or any Spark notebook if you want to. If you want to create, or if you want to create any data flow jobs, so that also you can do from here. So these are the options which are available. Okay, in the develop hub. And then the next one is the integrate hub. In the integrate hub, so you'll see the integrate hub is uh, almost similar to the data factory. So if you select here, if you click on the data pipeline, click on the pipeline, you will be able to see all those options which are available in the data factory also. So here you can create any kind of data pipeline. If you want to create, you can create any kind of data pipeline. Okay, here inside the integrate hub. Okay. So these are all the options. If you click here, you can also go to copy data pool, browse gallery. What are the default template which are available? If you want to use that, you can also use that. So inside this integrate, so these are the options which are available. Okay. Now let's go to the next one, which is the monitor hub. So monitor hub, so basically as the name, as per the name, so in the monitor hub, you can see the statuses. You can see the status of any resources which you have already created, or any activities, any pipeline run. So those things you can see in the monitor hub. Okay, if you go to the SQL pool, so in the monitor hub, it's divided into three categories. One is analytic pool. Analytic pool, you will be having SQL pools, Spark pool, Data Explorer pool. Activities also similarly, what are the activities you have performed on these pools? So those things will be available here. Like if you have run any SQL query, so which we ran just now, that you will be able to see here. Okay, so whatever the activities if you have done on your data flow or in on Data Explorer, you will be able to see that here. Also, SQL pool, you can see the status if you have any other SQL pool, like the dedicated SQL pool, so that status, whether that is running or not or stopped, so that status you can see here. Similarly, if there is any pipeline which you have scheduled or triggered, so that pipeline run, so that also you can see here. Integration runtime, so there is only one integration runtime, which is the default integration runtime, the auto resolve integration runtime that is available. So you can see the status it's running, right? So these are the options which are available on the monitor hub. Then next one is the manage hub. In the manage hub, you have SQL pool. So here on the manage hub, basically you can create resources, you can start and stop resources, you can provide the access to your workspace, or to you can manage those accesses as well. And then also if you want to create any kind of if you want to create a integration runtime, so that also you can create from here. Any other integration runtime if you want to create, so that also you can create from here. Linked services also you can create if you want to access any other data source. So for data source, that for that you can create a link service here. Right now by default, these are the link services which are available. One is for that external data source which I added, and next this one is the second one. This is for the data lake gen 2 storage account, which is already there, and which is created along with the Synapse Workspace. Next one is the SQL server. Next link service is for the SQL server, which is the serverless SQL pool. Okay, so the link service, this is for the that one. Okay, also you can, as I told, you can manage the access from here if you want to provide the access. Right now I'm the owner, so that's why I have the admin access. So also you have this Git configuration option. If you want to, if you are working on a production level project, so there, yeah, it's not a good practice to publish all your work. Okay, so whenever you are closing the work studio, it's not a good practice to publish your work. So you should either you should save or persist your work. So that step option is will not be available on the normal studio if you have not configured with the Git. So from here you can configure with either Git or Azure DevOps. So once you do that, that save option will be available here, and you don't need to publish your work. You can just save it. Okay. So these are the options which are available on the Data Studio. So that's all for the in this video. Thank you.